We have reached the finale. 100 days. Creed? That's what sounds reminds me of, their guitar. Hey, don't hate on Creed, they're fucking amazing.
In the sky, 100 days of darkness.
It sounds completely different.
100 days of lonely bitter light. 100
I hear the clipping in the production, but I don't really care, man. It's a really good EP.
100 days.
I mean, they were just getting started out on, production. You have to learn trial from error. That's how it works. Really? I must have to listen to this again now.
For the lonely moon to rise from the frozen earth he watches. Venus glowing soft, illuminating the night. A single spark is worth the fight. 100 days of darkness.
Love that harmony.
100 days of lonely bitter light. 100 days of darkness. 100 days of silence and night.
I don't remember the album sounding like this, dude. This is their ballad.
100 days alone. 100 days.
There's a very huge resemblance to like newer Blackbriar.
100 days of silence.
Her voice reminds me of Zora on this EP.
Night.
Really good EP, man. I wasn't expecting it to sound this good, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be a clipping disaster. Cause I mean, like, your first EP, your first album is like, it's the bread and butter, It's not the bread and butter. It's literally, okay, so it's basically your cereal without milk. You don't know what the fuck you're doing until you dive into the production. I know that Jack is the one that produces music. If he watches this, which he probably will, how did you learn from trial and error? This is the question I wanted to ask you in an interview, if I ever get a chance to interview you guys. But how did you guys learn from trial and error? Like, how many renders did it take you guys to get to sound like you do now? Like, I had over 200 renders on my album, and it still sounds like shit. So, but I guess no matter what way you look at it, you're always going to think that your album or your EP sounds like shit. It's all about the community and how they see it, what they see and what they feel. But he's a really, really good producer. This is a really, really good EP. I really like this. Thank you for putting this in, Troller. Skull. But yeah, let's get to this review. What's my favorite track on this album? I gotta tell you, man, I really, really really enjoyed Choices on this EP rather than the album version. I don't know what it was about it. It's still my favorite, obviously, but this track, it just, I don't even know, dude. It's really, really good. It's just a really, really good raw version of Choices. And it really just brings off that raw, natural feel with Adrian's vocals. I really, really prefer this version over the album version. I love the album version. Yeah, this version's a lot better. I think I like this one better, but I love that run with her vocals in Choices for sure. 19 years old, that's very impressive. Very impressive to sing like that. This is great, man. Album MVP, I'm gonna go ahead and give this to Adrian as well. I think Adrian deserves this. She is one of the masterminds behind this wonderful, wonderful project. And today they made this fucking masterpiece right here, which is my favorite album of this year currently. Not one album has beat it. There's one that came close, two that came close, but that is probably gonna get album of the year. If you guys haven't heard it yet, please go listen to it. Especially if this is your first time listening to Seven Spires, please go listen to it. It is amazing. But yeah, I think Adrian deserves this MVP. I love the rawness and just the realness in her vocals. And she's not afraid to, experiment. Especially in Cabaret of Dreams. I'm pretty sure on the album version, she did not hold a 20-second high note. That was insane. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think I heard that on Cabaret of Dreams in the album. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure she did not do that on the album. 17 years old. That's fucking crazy, dude. She's really a singer, man. Oh, it was 17 seconds. Okay. My bad. 17 seconds. No, because I counted it from the low run up to the high. So she did that without no breath. Yeah, there was no breath in between there. So I counted all of it. It's 20 seconds with no breath. Really, really awesome. The FFO for this. I really think that this EP was similar to Blackbriar. Especially new Blackbriar. It has a lot of piano in it. Her vocals remind me of Zora Cook. Or Zora Cook. Or is it Zora Cook or Zora Cook? Sorry. Really reminds me of her. So I think I'm probably gonna have to go with the Blackbriar for sure. Probably have to go with Marath, dude. It still has an Egyptian vibe to it. Especially with the guitars on Closure and on Choices. Still has that Marath vibe. So I'll go ahead and give it to Marath. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to give it to Evanescence, dude. It has more of a rock vibe to it than a power metal vibe, excuse me. And I think I'm gonna give it to Evanescence for sure. It just really, really sounds like old Evanescence. Especially when you showed me Lies. That was really a song. And it kind of reminded me of like that. No, I'm not gonna give it. That would be such a troll thing to do, dude. Genre. It's gothic, dude. This is a gothic EP. Very, very gothic. I think that'd probably be the #1 genre for sure. Gothic. It's still got that symphonic aspect to it. Kind of. No, actually, no. We're not gonna give it symphonic. I'd probably say melodic. So yeah, it's melodic, gothic, and I probably have to say that it's very, very kind of Orient. It's very Orient too. Like 3 of these tracks reminded me of kind of like Orient metal. So yeah, we'll give it to Orient. No, I don't really hear death metal in here. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. But yeah, so gothic, melodic, Orient. The implication is still the same. I already read the story. If you guys want the story, it's on my Soul Vague album. Sorry, it's not on my Soul Vague. It's on the Gods of Debauchery at the very end of my full album reaction. You can see the story and the lore behind this. It's still the same story about Soul Vague and the Cabaret of Dreams, which is a realm that he was placed in. Sorry, is it he? I think it's a he. Or is it she? I can't remember. I think it's a he. That he was placed in this after the Drowner Worlds killed him. Sorry, it's a she, excuse me. After he got eaten by the Drowner Worlds, he went into this like dream state, and the Cabaret of Dreams is there. And you have to read about the whole lore to understand. But that's my implication. It's still the same. My rating, however, do I like this better than Solveig? You know what? Solveig had 2 tracks that were clipping to fucking shit, dude. It was the Siren and the medley at the end. I probably have to say I like this better than Solveig, man. It's actually better than Solveig. So that being said, I'm going to give 7 Spires, the Cabaret of Dreams, pause for dramatic effect, a 9.8 out of 10. It's a really, really good album. It's a really, really good EP, but there's still clipping. And the clipping kind of hurts it, you know. I like this better than the album, which is hard to believe, but I like that rawness. I like that experimentalism that she does with her voice on some of these tracks. Really, really good EP. Thank you for putting it in, man. Our next stream will take place tomorrow night. Is a live request stream, so please come on in. 8 o'clock p.m. it starts. I'll be a little bit late. If I'll be a little bit late, it'll be in the Discord, obviously, right? And then Sunday is our last stream of the month. De-Evolution, Deceiver, Believer. I'll see you guys there.
Peace.